Greetings. This is Mr. Twisted Ass 454. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to fucking see you. How you doing? Fucking pound it. Anyway, guess what? I finally figured it out. Okay, I've been having a lot of problems with my computer. I owe everybody an explanation for what happened. I finally was able to upload Twisted Story Asylum Volume 2 onto my channel. I was planning on doing number 3 as well. Unfortunately, I don't remember how in the fuck I did it because, as I said, my computer is completely fucked. And things have been a little slow at my job lately. So I don't have a lot of money for another computer. Not to mention, even if I did, I'm saving up for a motorcycle. Because I'm fucking weird like that, okay? Now, I don't know whether we should end the video with an update or have a little storytelling time. See what I'm saying? How you like my typewriter box? This is an old school typewriter box. Made in, I don't remember, I think like the 1940s or something. And in it, I keep all my books. See? Now, what shall we read? Shall we read my newest work or some of my older stuff? Well, I haven't decided yet. Well, here's a new piece, but this particular piece I do not actually believe is going to be in volume number 2 or 3. This one's probably going to be in volume number 4. It's a story called Woof Meow Chow, about Chinese people that fucking butcher up dogs and cats and eat them for dinner. Well, actually, it's not all about that. That's only part of it, actually. The story itself is actually pretty funny, but it's some real tongue-in-cheek shit. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's very disturbing, but it's also funny at the same time. Woof Meow Chow. Are you ready, folks? Here we go. Industrialized, developed countries in the world are very finicky about a lot of things. This is especially true about what they eat. This is not true in China, where anything goes on a plate. The Chinese, along with many other countries in Southeast Asia, will eat anything. Though this is also common in parts of Africa where cannibalism is cool. Humans eating humans. Seriously, the Chinese, along with their Southeast neighbors, will eat bugs, spiders, rats, other humans, rarity, penises of animals, animal wombs with babies in them, fish with heart still beating while on a dish. But cats and dogs are a popular choice for Chinese dishes. And ironically enough, we have a depiction here of Africans with a big BBW on a shish kebab over a campfire. For instance, there it is. See, the Africans, or the niggers over in Africa, got a white fat chick over a campfire and are roasting her for dinner. Yeah. And they say weird things like and click. They say weird shit like that. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's fucking Swahili or whatever. I don't know that language. And of course, being the author of one of the most offensive comics in the world, it's only fucking fitting that I make a mockery of it. Correct? Anyway, shall we continue? The only trouble is that many of these people immigrate to this country and smuggle the United States of America, is what I'm referring to, and smuggle their culture in with them, strange diets included. You might think animal control rounds up all the dogs, cats, and other stray animals, but the Chinese have their own form of animal control. Off the streets, now on your plate, biatch. And there, you see the Woof Meow Chow van. There's a dog on bath salts that ripped a man to shreds, and a Chinese guy stuck a meat hook in his back. The people say, I think the dog's a bath salt. The Chinese goes, whoa, chicken, chicken, chow, we take dog now. And there's a little kitty cat. It goes, meow, meow. And the Chinese guy goes, oh, yummy kitty. He shish kebabs the fucking cat in his asshole, fucking Vlad the Impaler style. With the poor kitten, the poor kitty cat writhing in fucking agony. And there is the Chinese guy. Whoa! We got tasty kitty cat for lovely Chinese dish. Lovely. The Chinese can't pronounce their R's. Okay, this is a little confusing because this particular page is written more like a comic book rather than an actual book. Okay. Ever wonder what happens to dogs at the dog pound? Chink chef brings in cat for field dressing. But after that, they said the Chinese guy goes, I want to adopt a nice dog. The redneck at the counter says, okay, just sign these papers. Chewing tobacco, spit. And in his mind, the Chinese guy is thinking, yummy dog. The dog, of course, is sitting there thinking, oh shit, Chinese, that means, oh fuck, I'm dead meat. Literally. And sure enough, he is dead meat because the dog is seen on a plate. See that? Now, Woof Meow Chow did not draw the line with cats and dogs. Now, I must warn you folks, this is where the chapter really picks up and gets pretty fucked up. So, if you have a weak stomach, viewer discretion is mandatory, okay? If you don't have it, you're gonna be in deep fucking shit, okay? Because the chapter is about to take a very fucked up turn. So I just wanted to warn you before we go there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Upon further examination, one might notice that there is indeed an abortion clinic next door that has a playground-style slide that connects the newly constructed abortion clinic with the infamous Chinese restaurant Woof Meow Chow. Coincidentally, Woof Meow Chow has been serving a rare and exotic squid since the opening of the abortion clinic next door. Coincidence? I think not. Now, here is a depiction of Woof Meow Chow. Okay, they cook dogs, cats, humans, whatever they can get their hands on, fetuses, whatnot. Now here's the babe stops here instead of the buck stops here. It's the babe stops here abortion clinic. You notice they got like a playground style slide that goes into the... But over here, Christian Fetus Holocaust Museum / church. Yes, in the chapter, there is indeed a Christian Fetus Holocaust Museum. You know how in Washington, D.C., they got the Holocaust Museum for all the Jews and faggots and gypsies and, fucking commies and all these motherfuckers that got killed over in Auschwitz, Treblinka, and a few other concentration camps run by the Nazis during World War II. Okay, well, basically, this is kind of a spin-off of that. This is like the Christian propaganda machine trying to have a fetus Holocaust museum. And they actually charge people money to, go to the exhibits. Where, there's, I'll go into further detail later, but basically, it's a spin-off. And we're going to go into a lot of detail about the Fetus Holocaust Museum that is featured. But you'll also notice that there's a playground-style slide going from the abortion clinic to the so-called Christian Fetus Holocaust Museum. Coincidence? I think not. You see, in this story, there's a lot of like mafioso style, under the table deals going on here. A lot of, it's kind of like a reflection on life itself. Because as you all well know, in life, there's a lot of, people do a lot of really strange and dirty things behind closed doors. And not to mention, many people in this world, especially wealthier people and higher ups and so forth, have, this desire for monetary gains and a lust for power. As anybody that does any sort of research at all would know. But anyway, I'm going on a rant, and I have to continue with the story. I'm really sorry about that. So, we're going to move on. I got off track there. Okay. Babe stops here clinic gives discounts if the women getting abortions line up, dressed up like cows, get on all fours like a cow, go moo, and have abortion vacuums hooked up like milk machines into their vaginal cavities. Now, I assure you, if you are pro-life, this is really going to piss you off. If you're pro-choice, this is also probably going to really piss you off. This depiction I'm about to show you is probably one of the most offensive on the internet. So, you need to brace yourself. Okay, the depiction I'm about to show you in this comic book is women dressed up like cows, and they all go moo, moo, right? Because they get discounts. And basically, instead of having milk machines hooked up to them, they have abortion vacuums hooked up to their vaginas, but they're dressed up like cows. You understand? It's a pretty fucked up scene. But I figure some of you might get a kick out of it. Well, here it is. See that? The women dress up like cows and get abortions and go, and there's the guy in a fucking gas mask, with a flak jacket on and so forth. The abortion vac fetus milker operator. And there's little fetuses in the tubes, right? And there's the playground style slide with all the fetuses popping out of it, going into this container, and then this Chinese chef is like, whoa, chicka chicka chow, want some food, right? And he's got like, the frying pans with the fucking crazy flames and shit, and, the barrel with all the fetuses in it says, rare exotic squid. This next depiction, and there is the not the fetus dish. I'm sorry. The exotic squid dish at Woof Meow Chow. See? Okay. Now let's continue. Similar to Foxconn, which is a Chinese factory that makes Apple software products, and before we continue, let me just tell you a little about Foxconn. Foxconn is this place over in China that works its workers 36-hour shifts, and they make 8 people share a room, but they don't let them talk to each other. The conditions are so horrible that people have committed suicide by way of jumping off the building. So they installed suicide nets. So, without any further ado, let's continue with the story, shall we? Woof Meow Chow does use suicide nets to catch employees or customers that try to commit suicide by jumping from the rooftop, in a way similar to an ancient Chinese commercial fishing technique, which of course would be nets. See? Me so sad that want to kill myself. He's trying to say kill himself. I jump now. See? I jump now. And then, oh, God damn it. Oh, goddamn suicide net. Catch me like little fish. Like little fish. See? Like a little fish. Now, what ends up happening is Wolf Meow Chow offers one who has attempted suicide a 5 consecutive minute break and noodles and say, now you go back to work. No more suicide. It not productive. Okay, there he is. Eh? There's a guy who just tried to kill himself. The suicidee who gets complimentary noodles and a 5 consecutive minute break. Noodle break over. Now you go back to work. I took your pay next time. Yeah, I mean, could you imagine how he's going to dock his pay? I mean, like, who gives a shit? If you're trying to kill yourself, who gives a shit? Anyway, neither here nor there. Now, and this Dex. Okay. Let's start over. Let's, continue. On the other side of Wolf Meow Chow is a sketchy evangelical Christian outfit run by a psychotic opportunist that uses actual aborted fetuses in his museum. Now, as the Fetus Holocaust Museum, that has a similar vibe to the Holocaust Museum Memorial in Washington, D.C., dedicated to the Jews, fags, commies, retards, and others killed in Auschwitz by the Nazis. Of course, it's a shady deal with the clinic itself to supply fetuses as display pieces, then charge money for tours, and con clueless Christians into donating money to the pro-life cause. Did you imagine that? Like, you're trying to donate money to a fucking pro-life cause, and this guy's fucking using aborted fetuses as trophy pieces and as exhibit pieces in his museum? What a fucking asshole, huh? Well, I assure you, this next depiction, it's not very detailed, but it is extremely offensive, and it's pretty raunchy. This is basically a depiction of a guy who basically had taxidermied and sculpted in such a way that the aborted fetuses look like historical characters. It's pretty screwed up. Like, for instance, there's the picture. See? There's the fetus hopper, taxidermist, and sculptor workshop. Be back after lunch. Now, there is the museum owner. Tourists. Where? We will avenge these fetuses and conquer the clinics. And you see, there's the opportunist evangelical Christian who's thinking about money. Ooh, I like that money. See? Okay. Now there is a depiction of a fetus. Actually, that is 3 fetuses. One fetus has been taxidermied and sculptured in such a way that it looks like Alexander the Great. And then a couple other fetuses have been sculpted, taxidermied, and sewed together in such a way that they resemble a horse. So all 3 fetuses put together kind of represent Alexander the Great as the great conqueror, you know, in that particular depiction. Okay. Right, as it fetuses put together to resemble Alexander the Great, as it applies to the pro-life conquest of abortion. And that is not the end of the chapter. Well, it sort of is, but I got a Wolf Meow Chow menu, see? Wolf Meow Chow menu includes Feto Squid Chow Mein. Prices, of course, vary by size, sides, and meat type, especially. Dog lo mein, Kit Kat chow mein, live fish dish, wiener dog roll, lo mein beef, fish, chicken, pork, cat, dog, fetus, shrimp, horse, what have you. Or a custom delicacy, which could be your next door neighbor or whatever, because it's a very shady place, you know. Sesame placenta, umbilical roll, umbilical cord noodles with rice, ew. African-friendly human roast for gatherings. Oh my god, they actually offer those at this restaurant. Homeless, lot lizard, illegal, alien, etc. are eligible for the African-friendly human roast dish. Horse penis with bull testicles and veggies. Rat chow mein, raccoon with sesame seed and garlic. We got enough money, we make whatever you like. It's actually written like that, saying, how you like that? You like that, huh? Yeah, I know, it's kind of fucking gnarly. You ain't gotta fucking tell me that shit. I already know that shit, saying. I want to read another chapter, but god damn, that like fucking wore me the fuck out, man. I usually don't spend that fucking long on a chapter, but I figured I'd give you an update on my volumes and my stories and so forth. Volume number 3 is going to be on YouTube very soon. Volumes 2 and 3 are going to be on Amazon, amongst other book-selling outfits. Very soon. I'm hoping within the month. Within the month of February, I'm hoping. Or March. I'm going to try to get it going by March. I'm really behind schedule because I've had a lot of computer problems. Excuses, right? Fucking lame excuses. It's bullshit. And you, as my fans, deserve better. I know that. You know that. But hey, you know what? It's going to take a while, but let me tell you something. Once it's done, and once I move forward with this, it's going to be fucking great. And as far as my critics are concerned, well, you can criticize my work if you want, I guess. But let me tell you one thing. I don't do debates, and I don't justify shit. You know why? Because I don't have to justify shit to you, because guess what? You're not my fucking mother. You see, I'm not going to do a debate about why I should be able to do my work. No, fuck you. Guess what? You don't like it, don't read it. As the Bible says, if your eyes offend thee, pluck them out. If your ears offend thee, cut them off. Or, well, I don't actually believe that. I'm just saying that for shock value, just to fuck with you. But the bottom line is, you don't like something, don't watch it. It's that fucking simple. And if you give me enough shit, then you can go fuck yourself. And, I don't have any Vaseline with me, unfortunately. So you're going to have to buy your own Vaseline, but you get the idea. Correct? Okay, good. Real glad I could get that across. See? But anyway, to my fans and so forth, as I said, everything is in progress. And within the next couple of years, I am really hoping the book and so forth become much more well-known. As far as conventions and all that kind of stuff, it's going to be a while, believe me. It's going to be a while. I'm pretty much like a one-man operation right now. Although, I am going to do a volume of collaborations. That is right. I do collaborations. If you call me up and you contact me and you want to co-write a story with me, I'll do it with you. Now, I'm going to explain in another video. I'm going to get into more detail about the book collaboration process. I'm going to get into more detail about that in another video. So, but I don't have time in this video to explain it. I've already wasted enough fucking time as it is. So, I apologize for the inconvenience. This is not the best video I've done, but check out my other videos. I just uploaded Twisted Story Asylum Volume 2. I just uploaded it to YouTube, so you should be able to watch Volume 2. It's really fucking good. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I know it's It's fucking awesome. It's to die for. Well, I don't know about that, but you know, it's good stuff. I'm telling you, if you're into it, it's good stuff. If you're not into it, don't watch it, okay? Because as I said before, I don't have to fucking debate you like a 5-year-old schoolgirl. You don't like my material, you don't fucking watch it. It's that simple. Unlike the fucking punk ass Onision over there, I'm not gonna fucking bicker with you about bullshit. You don't like it, don't fucking watch it. You could pluck your eyeballs out with a goddamn grapefruit spoon for all I give a fuck. I don't care. Hurt your feelings too fucking bad. Get the fuck over yourself. It's that simple. Real fucking simple. It's kindergarten shit. It's fucking kindergarten shit. Is it not? Well. And I don't have time for drama. So don't fucking go there, okay? You gotta forgive me. I'm going on my goddamn rants again. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, thumbs up, tell your friends, so forth, and I will catch you on the flip side. Pound it and goodbye.